The Wizard of Oz, one of the most popular Hollywood movies of all time, but beneath its cheerful facade lies a tale of tragedy, mysterious injuries, and eerie coincidences. And now, with the release of Wicked, we're revisiting Oz, but the shadows of its past are harder to ignore. Strange signs suggest that the curse might not just be a relic of history. Could these films, steeped into witchcraft and magic, maybe invited something even more dark? And since the new Wicked movie is coming out, we're going to find out what the connection between these two are and if these movies are cursed. Let's start with the 1939 production of The Wizard of Oz. On the surface, it's a beloved classic, but its creation was nothing short of a nightmare. Cast members were injured, hospitalized, and even traumatized. So let's dive into the details of this because it's absolutely wild. Let's start with the Tin Man. Buddy Ebsen was the original Tin Man, but he almost didn't survive the role. The makeup team used aluminum powder to create the metallic look, but what they didn't know was inhaling the powder could be lethal. Within days of filming, Ebsen began struggling to breathe. He suffered severe cramping, shortness of breath, and intense chest pain. Doctors diagnosed him with aluminum poisoning. He was rushed to the hospital and placed on an oxygen machine. The studio didn't wait for Epson to recover. They replaced him with a new guy, Jack Haley, leaving Epson bitter and physically weakened for years. So Jack Haley, Epson's replacement, wasn't immune to the curse. Though the studio switched from aluminum powder to a paste, it wasn't entirely safe. Haley developed a painful eye infection from the makeup, forcing delays while he recovered. Although Haley completed the film, he often described the discomfort and dangers of wearing the Tin Man's costume and makeup. The next character, Margaret Hamilton, the Wicked Witch of the West. Margaret Hamilton's experience as the Wicked Witch was nothing short of terrifying. During the scene where her character vanishes in a fiery puff of smoke, the timing of the pyrotechnics went horribly wrong. The trapdoor didn't open in time, and Hamilton was engulfed in flames. She suffered second-degree burns on her face and third-degree burns on her right hand. The green paint used for her makeup seeped into her wounds, worsening the pain. Hamilton went on for 6 weeks to recover in the hospital. Now, when she returned to the set, she refused to participate in any scenes involving fire. Her stunt double, Betty Danko, wasn't so lucky either. She was seriously injured when a smoking broomstick exploded, leaving her with severe leg wounds. So it looks like this energy of playing a witch, whether it was the actual actor or the stunt, I mean, they both got injured. What are the coincidences of this? Next, we're going to talk about Judy Garland, and she played Dorothy in the movie. So, Judy Garland was just 16 at the time. She faced horrific treatment. Studio executives put her on an extreme diet to maintain her slim appearance. They limited her meals to black coffee, chicken soup, and up to 80 cigarettes a day. And to keep her up during the grueling 16-hour shoots, they gave her stimulants, and at night they forced her to take sleeping pills so she could rest before the next days of work. This mistreatment took a toll on her health, obviously, leading her to a lifetime addiction. Tragically, she died at the age of 47, and she was a victim of the system that made her a star. We're talking about multiple different serious injuries, and the person that played a witch, even the backup stunt person, got injured. All I'm saying is, one of the biggest movies of all time, dabbling into witchcraft, reaching hundreds of millions of people. Was this a sign? Because now we're going to get into Wicked, and it may have been. So let's fast forward to today. Wicked tells the story of the two witches of Oz, but even before its release, the signs of the curse were resurfacing. So fans have expressed concern over Ariana Grande, who is playing one of the witches, of her weight loss. And a lot of people are saying that this doesn't look healthy. And the parallels to Judy Garland's treatment in The Wizard of Oz were hard to ignore because we saw how she was treated. And a lot of people are wondering, is this another case of Hollywood's obsession with perfection? Or is this something more sinister at play, like supernatural, dabbling into the witchcraft? I mean, just taking a look at Ariana Grande before and after, it really is just hard to ignore. And it's not just her. If it was just her, maybe it could be an exception. But if you look at the other witch who Cynthia Erivo is playing, the signs are also pretty scary as well. I mean, it's dramatic weight loss, and people are wondering what's going on. Is it just for the movie? Is there something going on? And really, no one is saying anything about it. And that's why there are so many conspiracies happening, because these two movies are linked to each other. It's this similar story. And now people are wondering, is it actually cursed? Also, don't you find it a little interesting how Ariana Grande is playing a witch when she is a witch? Ariana Grande has admitted multiple different times, and I'm going to show you a clip right now, but she has admitted that she is into witchcraft. She's very open about it. It's not a secret. And she does tarot card readings, the whole nine yards.
I feel like we've covered a lot.
As Chris Martin said.
Can you do a tarot card reading for me?
Oh my God, I wish I brought them.
Yeah, what is What are you just walking around set looking to do readings
Every
for people?
day. No, they come to me.
Oh, interesting.
They come to me.
You are a witch?
I am indeed. The witchiest witch. Something happened recently that I actually couldn't wrap my head around. I need to remember it. I need to remember it.
I mean, to be fair, you couldn't wrap your head around it, so.
It was the witchiest thing. Yeah, I couldn't, and I didn't. I forgot it.
Clearly, you just have to keep
Wait.
going.
Not a lot of people know that, and it trips me out. I feel like there is some type of energy that is going on with this movie and previously, that when you dabble into the dark side of the supernatural, when you start to do things your own, when you start to play God instead of looking up to God and believing in God, and I'm talking about Jesus, I'm not talking about any other gods. I believe when you start to invite dark magic, when you start to invite witchcraft, you know, it can bring upon these dark forces in your life. And I'm not going to say that it is for sure happening here. All I'm saying is that it is something to think about, and I believe that this is a very interesting conspiracy, and we'll see how it plays out. Let me know what you guys think about all of this. Let me know if you're going to watch this movie, and if you already have watched it by the time this video has came out, let me know.